watching the video. So I called him like, bro, we should start a t-shirt brand to match the shoes that's coming out. And he's like, yeah. And then that was it. Then he went on about his business, I guess. I went on it like.
You went on it?
I started, what Case Matter originally was called Lace Loosely. So at the time, this girl I was talking to, she came out of the crib. I never thought this girl ever get out this. So she came over and she was like, yeah. She's like, Lace Loosely okay, but Kicks Matter, something about that name, use that one. She's like, I was like, okay. So this when Instagram just really started.
Yeah.
So I went and got me an Instagram.
You still got the Kicks Matter page.
Yeah. But now that page ain't the original.
Oh.
Now we have to get into when I sued NBA 2K.
I was gonna talk about that. I was gonna bring that up. Bring that up.
But we'll get there though. But so she said Kicks Matter, so I went. I was like, okay, I need a .com. I want a .com. So I taught myself Wix. I still use to this day. I found them about Wix. That's how I got my kicksmatter.com. So then I had to learn how to design. So I went on YouTube. I was like, what's the program that you use to design stuff? So I found about Adobe Photoshop. So I found the cracked version on there. So then I went to the mall and I went and bought me a pair of shoes from the Nike outlet. And it was a t-shirt place right out front.
Yeah.
I knew what I wanted in my head already. So I was trying to tell the dude what I wanted. So he did it. I said, I wanted kind of like Run DMC with the bars on top and I want Kicks Matter in the middle. Like Run DMC. So I was like, I want Kicks Matter like that. So he did it, but I didn't like the font. So I got home, I played around the font, then I did it myself. Then, it's crazy how God worked, bro. I'm like, man, I don't got no money. I'm gonna start this. What I'm gonna do? So then, I called this screen printer. I'm like, how you put this on the t-shirt?
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I called screen printer. I'm like, what I gotta do? And he told me, walked me through it. And then
More simple than what you thought.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. So then, at home. Don't let yourself get in the way.
Yes, fact.
Get yourself out the way.
That's a fact.
Fact.
I just learned that myself this year. This year I learned that.
Don't, and after you watch this, go look up Bob Proctor, look up Les Brown, get the book, Think and Grow Rich. You're gonna need it. Every millionaire
Napoleon Hill.
Napoleon Hill, yep. So I'm like, God, I don't got no money for this. I go to my mailbox, it was a Capital One card.
That's a blessing.
When did my first order, God rest his dead, my homeboy in North Carolina in Charlotte, he was the first one. He was the first one to buy a t-shirt. And there was another dude from Milwaukee there, he was the second one to buy a t-shirt. So, shout out them. And I was just starting selling. I was learning about marketing. I was selling more in Charlotte to Milwaukee than when I got back to Milwaukee selling. It's crazy like that.
And you had models, you had models. You was doing your thing.
Bro,
I give credit when it's definitely due.
So then I stepped away from it for a couple of years. Like when I came back, I was doing it. Money came on. It was always a money thing. Like it knocked me down. Now I rethink. So when I was gonna move back to Charlotte again, I'm like, I'm finna start this back again. This time I was like, shout out my homeboy Tricks and my homeboy Lorray. B, you should put your packaging should be a sneaker box.
That's hard.
I was like, okay.
Never be afraid to take advice either, man.
Yeah, you gotta take constructive criticism. Now, people hating on you, you know the difference between hating and constructive criticism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know somebody that love you and doing stuff and trying to and generally love you and trying to make your business scale your business up. So, and then another thing too, when you taking criticism or stuff like that, is this person in a position to even give you advice? You can't get advice from a broke person about finances.
Fact.
Another two, that's crazy. Like you working with somebody in your cubicle, it's like, man, you need to make money like this. How? You in the same place as me.
Crazy.
What's he gonna tell me? Now the millionaire telling me that, yeah, I'm listening. You know what I'm saying?
So what was the transition where it happened back to where you still 2K? So how did that come about?
Get them. Okay. So, nice segue. So when I moved back to Charlotte, this around the time when the riots was. Was that 2016?
Yeah.
So that was the night that I got to Charlotte. That's when that happened. So I seen it on the news. So I started working at this school. That's why I moved up there. And one of my niece's friends hit me on Facebook like, "Congratulations, B. I see you did it." Did what? What you talking about? You teamed up with NBA 2K. What you talking about? I'm like, what is you talking about? What you mean teamed up? She's like, you ain't see it on Facebook. It's on Facebook. They got a commercial called Kicks Matter. So by that time, like, plenty of people start tagging me. Like, I'm like, what? My heart just dropped.
Go ahead.
Dude. Now, people out there, this is when I had to hit my head, bump my head about business. That's why I'm trademarks, LLC, copyright, if you doing music and stuff like that, your ASCAP, BMI, all that stuff. Do the business side of your business so people can't take it, because it was somebody sitting at the office in NBA 2K went and researched me, because they saw me, because I was going hard, like my bro said. I was going hard. So people were seeing what I was doing. I was selling all over the country. I sold out of the States. I sold in like Israel. I sent some stuff to Israel before. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, somebody at that, and probably one of the interns saw him, like, looking up stuff, saw him, like, oh, let me look him up. Oh, he ain't got a trademark. He got an LLC, though, but we can work around that. So he probably took it to the boss, like, oh, I got this new idea. So this is the thing with me. This is how I analyze this. Check this out. Kicks Matters was the only commercial they did that was other than...
I remember that.
See?
I remember that.
They never did this again. If you go on YouTube right now, you can go see the commercial. And then you see the rest of my stuff. I've been doing this for 7 years at this time. By this time, like 5 years. 6 years. So, this was the highest grossing game for NBA 2K.
Yep.
After this year. Because it took a year when I actually found a lawyer. You don't need an intellectual property lawyer. They handled all that.
They won't. What's his down payment?
Man, that was 300. It
just to talk. That's probably
just
talk. That's just conversation.
That was 300. So, you know, it was $3,000 in the whole process. But I didn't have enough money to go against him. But the thing is, what he told me, I was devastated after, because I was thinking to myself, I was telling my mom, am I being long-winded?
No.
So, you know, when it happened, you know, my uncle told me what to do. He said, you need this kind of lawyer. But he said, nephew, I'm proud of you. I said, why? He said, you was working real hard that they saw you. I was like, yeah, I had to, another thing too, you have to, if we internalize things sometimes as a failure, or by project, I heard him say, reference something saying, like, whatever you do is always successful. He said you might not have the monetary value to equate your success, but he said if you had a thought in your head, took it to the next step and start doing it, he said that's executing it, he said that's being successful. So that took me years. That took me about 10 years to figure that, to get that, see that side of it. It's all about your perception about stuff, too. When you're doing business and being an entrepreneur. So it was just crazy seeing my lawyer going back and forth with them. I still got some of the emails I be looking at sometimes, like, it's crazy, like.